Jesus Christ, man.
This shot doesn't look well composed to me at all. I mean, look at your framing. Look at the mise en scène.
It's a fine frame. We've done this a few
It just
times.
really seems like you could use a class, some training, on-the-job sort of experience.
I don't agree.
Is this a Joel Schumacher film or the Schmoedown?
It's a Schmoedown, as clearly.
It's a Schumacher down. Is this going to be an entirely Dutch angle shoot? I don't understand what I'm looking
We
at.
get creative with some of our shots, but this isn't that bad. This
There's
is actually quite
creative,
nice.
and then there's creatively bankrupt.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dale the Dude Gibbs. Oh my God, I'm over the moon, dude! It's like I found all sorts of people, dude.
That's so cool, dude. Hey, it's that guy Dale that says he's never met a band he didn't like. Give me your. Yeah, that's what we feel about your show, Dale.
That's disrespectful to Samsung. What are you? Oh,
even
don't
doing
take
here, man?
dick pic. I was invited here.
Yeah, by who?
Harloff and others.
Harloff's not even here, man. Go talk to Tab.
Gentlemen, I want to give him a little space here, all right?
Oh,
I want to give him a little space.
he's being liberal when he says gentlemen.
Now you
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
We show you respect. That's what you do as adults.
Oh, yeah, respect. Is that what losers
learn about it sometime.
Dress like
Yeah,
this.
Put your hands on me, son.
I mean, you look great.
That's right, I look great. That's how it's done.
Gorgeous.
You don't
Boys,
go in like the same
This is
suit as
beautiful.
everyone else.
It looks like it shrunk on you.
What are you guys gonna
Every
do?
one of those buttons is going to pop.
What are you guys gonna do
Everyone.
after you lose? I heard Wetzel's Pretzels is hiring. You guys want to check
Oh,
that out?
that's
You could be in their
Hey.
commercial. You shut your mouth.
Okay.
That's good.
Who are you?
Don't you take that.
Get out
Dale
of
the
here.
Dude.
No one knows who
Why
that
don't
is.
you come on through, Dale?
Yeah.
Come on through, Dale.
Thank you,
You don't even
John the Outlaw Rocha.
Fuck out of here. Let's get out of here. Get that fucking camera out of my face.
Get ready, boys.
Toodles.
Get ready. Ain't
Yeah,
gonna be like
walk
last
away.
time. Make sure you get out for recess.
Welcome back. It's video number 3 of the movie trivia Schmoedown Spectacular. I'm Kristian Harloff.
I am Mark Ellis, and you talk about getting into the holiday spirit. 6 Geese Lang and 5 Coors Lights have got us to this point, Kristian. We are going to have a championship match in this vid that you may have something to say about, but right now, what a matchup we have in store for these fine folks.
There's been so much that has gone down so far with the Patriots keeping their championship. You've got a new Star Wars champion, a new Inner Geekdom champion. New factions are forming. Old factions are breaking up. People losing factions. I mean, it's been crazy.
Managers are winning tournaments.
It's been a crazy, crazy event so far, and we're almost done, but not quite yet. Now, you talk about this match. I got some investment in this particular video, but this particular match coming up here, you've got probably the biggest grudge match we've seen so far. It is team action. Ben and Drew. They are the finalists of the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Tournament. They just lost to Above the Line, and they, in order to do that, in the semifinals, they beat Top 10, the former champions. Well, they got another shot here, and the story behind it, let's just show you right now.
It's no longer about me. It used to be about the Outlaw. It used to be about Team Top 10. It's not about that anymore. It's about leading the Outlaw Nation. And this is the next step for Matt and I to take Team Top 10 into the promised land with the Outlaw Nation.
There's a shitload of people that gathered here today to watch Rocha basically be Old Yeller, okay? I've got a shotgun in my mind that I'm going to use on him and that ridiculous teammate of his. There's a lot of pretenders in this league, new teams coming out of the woodwork. We're here to play somebody good. I got one question for Mance and everybody else. Where's the belt?
That's really awesome.
Is it the hardest?
Thank you so much.
That was the hardest thing for you to say in your whole life.
No, this is awesome. I'm a massive wrestling fan. Have them say my names.
during the WWL. Could it be Q-Man again? Look at choice!
6, 8,
What? They went even.
Hold
What?
on.
They went even.
This
I'm
is
sorry, that was
insane.
me.
That was
him on the last one.
Please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up.
No, man. I will not.
Hey, these are some head games going on here. Guy has gotten into Rocha's head for sure.
My head! Are you fucking kidding me?
He's paying
I
money.
act this way for every match, you dumb shit.
Must be the scoreboard getting in your head then.
Oh! This is why we play the Schmoedown.
All right, guys. What primary villain does Spidey square off against in 2002's Spider-Man?
Crowd, please keep it down.
We need an answer.
Just say the answer. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, let's walk off.
Top 10 is already leaving. I'm not sure if this counts as a
I
forfeit or...
guess it would be the Green Goblin.
And your victory!
Ladies and gentlemen, advancing into the final.
Wow. Ben, True, Team Action!
That's 3, Emma. All right, that's 3. We got one more. This ridiculous team, this new team, this sensation team. What the hell are they called again? I don't care.
Top 10 will play the loser of the finals at the Schmoedown Spectacular for the #1 contender spot. Whether it's above the line or action, that's going to happen.
And your winner, advancing to the Schmoedown Spectacular
Is their attempt at being relevant again?
Yeah, guys, the bathroom's that way. That's
The bright lights, eh, boys? How'd it go?
Once again, couldn't close.
To come in and crash the interview for the team that destroyed you. That's really cool.
Destroyed?
Yeah.
Destroyed. You got a Teen
those
Jeopardy
glasses?
questions
Stupid
at the end there. And lost 3 questions, gentlemen, in your own category.
You guys are gonna lecture
Nate,
us
you
about
stole your
shitting
name
the
from
bed
that.
in big moments? Are you kidding me?
Say that again? The whole league. Just because you're in a high
We
platform,
barely
you
lost
lose
to you,
all
and
the
you
time.
got spinner's choice, opponent's choice,
Look,
and got Teen Jeopardy questions.
what I love is that you can say, you go, we barely lost to you. You know what we can't say? We never lost to you. We're never going to lose to you. Get the fuck out of our interview. You guys are losers. You're still losers, and you're still losing. Get out of here. Get out of my interview. Get out of my goddamn interview, Rocha.
How about this? How about this little baby?
What are you
Look,
doing
see,
here?
other people are allowed to talk now, sweetheart. Here's the deal. We challenge you to a fucking
not
match.
gonna play you,
Let's
dude.
do it.
You're a loser.
Because you fuckers got lucky the first time around between us. Now play us knowledge versus knowledge.
Don't you have some, like, 12-year-olds go pick you on Facebook, Rocha?
What do you mean, your girlfriend and a 12-year-old girl?
We hear your challenge.
Right there.
And fuck off. We're not playing you guys. You lost in a big match already.
You're
you don't
bad.
deserve to play us in the
You're
spectacular.
worse
Period.
than us.
End of story.
We're team action, not team no action. Either now.
Yeah, we're one step closer than you are. Get out of here. Rocha.
Oh, you guys
Please.
still here?
Yeah, we're still here.
Matt,
Are we getting the broom? That's all right.
There's a 6-pack of tall boys over there, Rocha. Go drink them. Get out of here. Right now. Leave.
Somebody's diapers needs to be changed, John. And guess
Yeah,
what?
this
We'll
guy.
help
Get
you.
him the fuck out of my
We'll
ear.
help you in a short amount of time. Enjoy your loss.
Enjoy your loss.
What the? Oh, God.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, boys. How are you?
What is this nonsense about you wanting us to play a team that we already annihilated?
Look, man,
Guys.
just because you took over for Kristian doesn't mean you can hold his biddings, okay, man? That guy wants those idiots in every single title match.
Hey,
We're sick
now,
of it.
they are the former champs.
You're the next champ.
15 years ago, that was like when people smoked cigarettes before NBA games.
That was before I was born.
All right. They're the former champs. Kristian has promised them a spot in the Spectacular, but I've got an idea. We can come to a compromise here. Both teams get something that they want. The winner gets all the spoils.
We gotta think on this.
All right.
But I like where your head's at.
Anything we want?
Within reason. We can come to terms. We can make this work.
This is my 3rd match in the Spectacular. I really made my name in the Spectacular, so to come back again with this over my head, the possibility of us breaking up for a year, top 10 breaking up for a year is huge. But I wouldn't want it any other way. I'd never do it half-ass. I like to go all out, stakes as high as possible.
I'm here to do damage, okay? I'm annoyed and upset that I have to be here to play these jackasses. Because we beat them once already.
We're gonna fucking destroy Rocha and Knost, and then they're gonna break up and cry about it, and we're gonna throw a fucking party. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen today?
Wow.
Is it visiting hours for the retirement home? Shoulder pads in that jacket?
Yes.
What is
Are you
that?
intimidated?
That's gorgeous.
Is that a medium suit? Look at that.
All
thing.
right.
It's barely on.
Boys.
Yeah, Matt and I, we didn't hesitate for a moment in Team Act. They thought they surprised us with this stipulation.
If they win,
Which they won't.
Why even waste our time?
we're going to just put it in writing. They will then get a #1 contender match.
But they don't understand that's how the top 10 works. We don't shy away from the toughest competition, and we don't shy away from the highest stakes. What we do is win, and we're gonna win today.
If Action wins, they will get a title match. We already. Okay? If you win,
Yeah,
you'll
you
get a
blew
title
it,
match.
remember?
That's what you asked for. That's what you're gonna get.
Remember 25
If you win,
to 4?
you will get
You
a
guys
title
blew
match.
it.
That's it. Like, again, guys, you see winners walk in. You know, the only way that I lose a match is when I sit across the table from someone, and they literally are a statue.
If
Sounds
they
about
win,
right.
they have insisted. Well, if they win, you guys break up for a year.
Oh, a whole 365
Is that-
days. You guys probably won't even be alive by the end of it, honestly.
Let the elderly folk discuss their applesauce.
Team Action, they got lucky last time with opponent's choice, spinner's choice, and the easiest 3-point question in the history of mankind.
Can you handle that?
Just give us a contract.
All right, we're fine. Okay, sign it. It's the fourth one right there.
So we want a shot at them, toe-to-toe, information, knowledge versus knowledge.
I've been drinking for a month since we lost, but it's made me stronger. You guys want us to play a team that we already dispatched, a team that we and everyone else agrees does not deserve to be here. You know who deserves to be at the Spectacular? Us! Team Action!
It's nice to be back.
Yeah.
It's nice to be amongst mostly friends. Mostly friends is what we're saying.
Yeah.
And now we need to basically curb stomp the two children at the table.
Yeah,
They
team
got
babies.
invited to the adults table, and now they're complaining they're not getting the biggest turkey leg. You two need to shut up. That's what you need to do.
But here's the thing, Top 10. Here's what you were so stupid to do. You're going to challenge the team that beat you, and then you're going to have to disband for a year. Your fans are going to forget about you just like everyone else has forgotten about you.
And Rocha, don't think when you disband for a year it's done. I'm gonna egg your house daily, okay? 365 days I'm gonna egg your front door.
Yeah, we gotta break up for a year if we lose. It's worth it.
Yeah, not even worried about it. Not even worried about it. Look, you take that out, and then it gets to their category, which they're named after. They do a weekly show, supposedly. I still don't see any proof of this.
You're not the outlaw anymore, Rocha, okay? You guys are gonna be outlawed from this league. You're not allowed back, okay? We might even just call ourselves Top 10. And you know what? If we lose a match, we'll change our name so Top 10 gets another loss. We have no respect for you. I want you to understand that. Look me in the eyes. I have no respect for you.
We're gonna whoop that ass. So hardcore, baby, so hardcore. You're gonna call back and cry to your family, to your girl. You cry back to your mom.
Go back and cry to your tailor. Talk to your tailor.
Yeah.
Only one team deserves to be at the Spectacular, and I got one last question. Where's the belts?
But this is ridiculous to me. That we gotta come back and prove ourselves to these fast-talking fools. And we're in their heads, you can tell.
Yeah.
See, the last time we took it too serious, we were too close to the vest, we were too tight. We wanted to whoop them so bad we couldn't see straight. And now, people have been talking. I want the return of the man in black. Motherfuckers, I'm back.
Here's the stipulations for all of you if you do not know what they are. Here we go. So if Top 10 wins, they will get a #1 contender spot. They will have to battle someone for a #1 contender spot. Most likely top that, maybe MODOK. That will happen in February. They also were requested there is no opponents, no spinner's choice on the wheel that Action's agreed to. Now, if Action wins, Action will get a title shot against the Patriots in February, and Top 10 will have to break up for a full year.
Now, you look at Team Action, right? And they have the gift of gab, if you will. They know how to talk their way around a game. But when they get under the white-hot spotlight, I think a lot of people earlier in the year question if they could handle the pressure. They certainly have done that. That's one of the reasons why they're favored today. Interesting of note, their Team Action, the action-adventure category, not always lenient to them. It will not be on the wheel this time.
Yeah.
So Team Action will have to show us their breadth of knowledge.
Well, yeah, look, it's just to be upfront too. The competitors, the teams are allowed to pick a strength that they want to have on the wheel. And
We'll consider it.
Action chose not to have it on there.
Yeah, they didn't want it.
That is something that should be known going into
Get it out of here.
this match. and it is going to be something. And also what you've seen throughout this entire event, Dale the Dude, who is he is a reactor, he is a fan, and he has been getting abused this entire event. But it looked like he was going to get abused once again and just bullied by Team Action. Top 10, they stepped in, they took care of him, and he's going to be walking them out today here at the Spectacular. And with that, I'm ready to go.
Oh, I am ready. I smell something. I don't know if there's a horse in the studio or if it's just all the crap that Action is talking. Let's have it, Kristian.
All right, here's the tail of the tape. Team Action, movie release dates, action movies, Oscar movies, and picking on poor reactors. And then you have Team Top 10, biopics, sports, and saving poor reactors. All right.
Well, isn't that nice of him?
All right, so with that, are you ready?
Oh, dude, yeah. Get the thing going.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the team division. Introducing first, representing the Horsemen, with a record of 6 wins, 4 defeats. They are the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown semifinalists. The former Movie Trivia Schmoedown team champions, Mighty Matt Knost and the Outlaw John Rocha, Team Top 10.
Whoa, it's Dale himself.
Dale the Dude walking him out. Look at Dale the Dude.
Hi,
He's
everybody.
reacting. Dale the Dude is reacting.
Dale the Dude is here.
He is.
Fans brought signs.
But
They
where
were
is he?
awaiting their heroes.
Yeah, look at that. Look at Dale. And look. And there they
here
are.
we
They
go.
are the former champions. Top 10. Top
They got
10.
an edge to him.
Top 10 taking care of Dale
You
the
said
Dude.
saving reactors, living up to the promise.
They are, absolutely. There's some. Look at the signs in the crowd. Pizza guys get the most action. Rocha in the streets, Outlaw in the sheets. Look at that. It's unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable.
They brought some fans.
This means a lot to this team. Matt Knost called me the next day and said, I don't care what it has to do, get this match done, and they really made it done. They went to the new commissioner at that. They got the contract. They all feel good about this match.
That's right, and like any great set of comedians, they brought their own audience here to the show to warm it up just a little bit.
And their opponents, representing the Action Army and the Popcorn Talk Network, with a record of 5 wins, 2 defeats, and 2 knockouts. Give it up for Ben, the Boss, Bateman, and Dastardly True Ghai, Team Action.
There's action.
Applause. There's
A lot of
fans
people
out there.
Going, it
There's
seems
fans.
like.
Oh, there's the booze. There's the
And
booze.
now some booze rain in.
Yeah, there's the
crowd
booze.
divided on Action, and Drew
These
Ghai not
teams-
talking about flipping the crowd off and started booing him.
These teams do not like one another at all.
Good to see you back, Commish.
Well, not the commish anymore, but thank you. Thank you so much.
You're so modest.
Well, it's not.
You don't even have a suit jacket. You're so modest.
That's what I'm saying.
Welcome back, boys.
Good to see you, Rocha.
Good to see you, too.
Good to see you, Dad.
Yeah, shout out to, yes, we'll have dinner after this, son. Shout out to Ashley and Tim. They gave me this nice little coaster. Congratulations on your marriage.
Action doing a fart sound.
We love the people that watch us on the Schmoedown and comment. It's awesome. Thank you.
Unless you piss Rocha off, in which he will go to war with you on Twitter.
Wow, there we go. We are going through 3 rounds. Round number 1, Mark, what do we got?
In round number 1, each team is going to hear questions to the field. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There are 8 questions in round 1. Once you hear the question asked to the field, please write down your best attempt at a correct answer on the whiteboard. When we ask you to reveal your individual answer, please show the whiteboard to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize it in front of the microphone. Keep in mind there is no stealing in round 1.
All right, so Team Action, are you guys ready?
Yeah, absolutely, Kristian. Deja vu.
And Team Top 10, are you ready?
Top 10 Boomaye.
Yeah, we
Let's
are.
do this.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Here we go now, guys. 3 rounds. Round number 1 in the category of animated. In what Pixar film will you hear the quote, "Congratulations, San Francisco, you've ruined pizza"? First the Hawaiians, and now you.
First what? I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Is that a JT? That sounds like a JT.
I thought
right
they
off
were
the
laughing.
bat.
at the last part of it.
Did you guys hear the whole question?
Did you hear the last three
I
words?
heard the question real well.
The last 3 words?
I heard all of it.
Ben, you didn't hear it? Ben, did you hear the
I
question?
legitimately didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Action heard it, so you're going to use repeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here's
Yeah,
the
we didn't
repeat.
hear it.
In what Pixar film will you hear the quote, "Congratulations, San Francisco, you've ruined pizza"? First the Hawaiians, and now you.
I didn't hear you. Yeah, no,
So they didn't hear it.
no,
See
I'm
what
joking.
saying?
I'm joking. All right.
Got to keep
5,
an eye on all these mouthy
4,
individuals.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Drew.
Inside Out.
Correct. John.
I don't know.
And Ben.
It's gonna be Inside Out.
And Matt.
Inside Out.
There you go. 2-1.
Matt
2-1.
Knost likes his Pixar
Yep.
movies.
2-1.
I have one of these things.
We got
Yeah,
next
Christian, I don't have one of these. Oh, I'm blind. Never mind.
one. Right, here we go.
That one's mine. We can.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be a class act. We can share.
Christian, a lot of squirreliness on the table thus far.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot at stake
Like
here.
they're gathering acorns in
There's
the movie Ice Age.
Is a title shot, a potential
It's the
break?
second
No.
most
Here we
popular
go.
Pixar film.
Here we go.
But still was the wrong answer.
Come on, let's go.
In the world of comedies. Dad! Comedies by professionals who know how to do comedy. What 90s film features Kevin Kline running the country as President Bill Mitchell?
When will those professionals be?
They're in traffic. You know the 5.
Speaking of that, 5.
Oh,
4,
what a segue!
3, 2,
Good man.
1. John.
Repeat the question, please.
All right.
All right, in the world of comedies, what 90s film features Kevin Kline running the country as President Bill Mitchell?
No, this isn't right. What I have.
5, 4.
Drew Guy showing early confidence.
2, 1. Rocha.
Dave.
Correct.
God damn.
Correct. And Ben.
Dick.
Incorrect. Matt.
Dave.
Got it. And Drew. Dick.
I wrote
Dave.
Dick.
Wow. So look at that. Top 10 taking the lead here. They were down, and now they're up. So 3-2.
Christian, I think we just saw the difference between a decade of age.
All right, here we go. Next question. Family films. Family films.
Always.
Which Oscar winner's first leading role was in the next Karate Kid?
Family film. You gotta wonder if a decade plus of life, maybe the top 10 has lived, is gonna
5,
help them against Team Action.
4, 3,
Repeat the question?
2, 1. Pens down, please. All right, and Ben.
Is it Hillary Swank?
Correct. Matt.
I couldn't pull it.
And
Yeah,
Drew.
that's not right. What I have on this.
All right, and John.
Hillary Swank.
Hillary Swank. Okay, so there you go. Top 10 going up by 1
Pacific
point because
Northwest
Rocha hits it,
and
and so does Ben. 4-3. Next question.
Okay, in the world of dramas, what drama had the tagline, "Fear can hold you prisoner, hope can set you free"? Christian, it's just me. We see teams holding on a little too tight.
To that
They
board?
seem a little keyed up.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. And we got Matt.
Nada.
Didn't have it.
Nada.
Shawshank Redemption?
Correct. Ben.
Schindler's
Started
List.
Right.
Schindler's. All right, so only Rocha gets it there.
That's
So
right.
5-3.
Shawshank.
Would you?
5-3.
Would you accept in Shawshank R?
No, so,
I
yeah.
started writing the
Probably
timer
not.
out.
I've lost on similar
Yeah.
predicaments.
Probably not. All right, here we go. Next question here.
It's
Good film. I heard it's a good film. I didn't either.
Never heard that.
Next question of action adventure. Action adventure. Who performed the tune "We Don't Need Another Hero" in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome?
Yes, that like an old person. In the Mad Max
And
Beyond the Thunderdome,
you know, do you ever smoke the grass? Because that's what I feel like.
we
right
ate at
now.
a restaurant on Sunday.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's go to Drew.
I wrote Max.
Max is incorrect.
Tina Turner.
That is correct. Ben
I got nothing.
and Matt.
Tina Turner.
Look at that. Top 10 starting to tear away here. Top 10 is tearing away.
You have to admire Drew Guy's half-court shot of writing down Max because it's in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. It's a hell of an attempt.
Here we go. Next one. Next one.
Single name artist.
The world of comic book movies is up next. These are comic book movies. What actor plays rookie officer John Blake in The Dark Knight Rises? I asked that like Emperor Palpatine. Fate.
5,
Your friends.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. And okay.
I got nothing.
Hold on. Oh yeah, Rocha nothing. Ben.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's correct. Matt.
That's what I started, right? Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but
he
You don't have the whole thing.
Don't
Right.
have it, yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
You got it. All right, so
Yeah,
they're
right.
coming back. Fantasy sci-fi. What did the father and son use to communicate across decades with in frequency? Took place in Queens, Bayside.
Never saw. Is it really?
Yeah.
Bayside was also the high school in Saved
I
by
know,
the Bell.
Everybody asked me that. 5,
Friends forever.
4. Oh, that's terrible. 3, 2, 1. Ben.
I don't know, ham radio?
Yep.
Right, that's correct.
Ham radio.
Correct.
I wrote a radio
Radio
waves.
works.
Yep.
And
Ham radio.
there you go. All right, so
All right.
9. What's it? 9-8.
Take it.
9-8. They
It
both
is.
got it right. Actually, both got it right.
What is it, a
What's
contraption?
a ham radio?
Your last question in round 1 is going to be from the category of new releases. Your question is, who provided the voice for Alpha 5 in 2017's Power Rangers?
If Perry Nemiroff is still here, she's very excited.
Excuse me, Saban's Power Rangers.
Oh,
Don't
God.
sue.
Shit. Please tell me I'm
And
right.
5,
I'm taking a guess.
4,
Yeah.
My
3,
guess is wrong.
2, 1. Pens down, Drew and Matt.
Bryan Cranston?
Incorrect. Drew.
Christopher Plummer.
Incorrect. John.
It was Kevin Spacey originally, but
John.
Bill Hader.
That's correct.
There it is.
And Ben.
Bryan Cranston.
Wow. So 3-point lead.
Really?
3-point
Thank you,
lead.
Perry Nemiroff, for talking me into that movie.
3-point lead there as we get to round number 2. Mark, how does 2 work? And bringing out the wheel.
good round for us.
Dale the Dude is bringing out the wheel here.
Dale the Dude has
Here we go.
supplanted
All right, Dale.
Coaster.
Look at Dale. Look at Dale
guys gotta
bringing out the
switch.
wheel there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, switching it up. And Dale just brought out that wheel really nice.
I don't know if I'm happier for Dale the Dude getting pub or if I'm more concerned for Copster.
Talk about putting wheels on this thing. It's the heaviest thing in the entire world.
No, there you go, Dale. Now, you
Who is that?
That's Dale
Person.
the Dude.
Yeah.
Not a bit.
I didn't ask the question.
Dale the Dude just
That
messed.
fucking guy just touched my
He
hair.
touched,
He
he
did.
did touch your hair.
He just
If
touched
this
your
is
hair.
Saturday Night Fever, that is illegal.
Oh, Drew.
It's a DQ right there.
Drew is steaming. I know Drew, and no one touches that hair.
All
touches
right,
my
well,
fucking hair.
All right, here we go.
Team Ash is going to have to calm down
go.
and Outlaw getting on the same page as
But
top 10.
what's really interesting here is it's not top 10 getting into the head of action. It's themselves or Dale the Dude.
Yeah, you know, we saw some really good movie knowledge, but we also saw a lot of tense answers and people who weren't writing them down in time.
Right.
This is just a very odd round 1. As we move on to round 2, each team gets a spin at that there wheel. Each category on the wheel consists of 6 movie trivia questions from said category. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question will go down to 1 point. Keep in mind, team members, that you are allowed to confer on each and every question. There is stealing available in round 2. Top 10, you are not sitting in the favored seat. However, you do have a 10-7 lead that you currently enjoy. Would you like to spin first or defer to team action?
We will spin first.
There you go.
You're
Give
gonna
it a
spin
spin
first?
Give it a spin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like playing from
Okay.
behind.
All right, Matt Knost going to
Big
spin,
spin, Matt.
for the Outlaws.
That's a good spin by Matt.
Matt Knost, solid build.
That was a subtle.
Solid build on
Subtle
that.
spin there.
Multiple rec league
Oh, it's
championships.
going to land to Coming of Age. Coming of Age.
Coming of age movies. Would you guys like to stay on coming? Matt Knost is already getting up and spinning again. Matt Knost with an angry spin that time. Not a fan of matriculating through life. It could be drama.
Dramas is okay.
We
They
have
do
landed
those
on
guys, yeah.
dramas.
You want to do it?
How many we get? 6?
You get 6.
6 questions. Kristian George Harloff
John's
will be
second match
administering the
ever,
questions to Team Top 10.
6 questions here, boys. What 1992 film follows the lives of desperate real estate agents over the course of 2 days?
You want to do multiple choice?
5.
Kind of have to.
All right,
4.
Multiple choice, please.
A, The Player. B, Glengarry Glen Ross. C, Howard's End. D, The Crying Game.
God damn it.
Go ahead.
Glengarry Glen Ross.
1 point. There you go.
I directed that.
Tongue
fucking
twister,
film.
that movie.
You remind me a lot of Jack Lemmon in that movie, Rocha.
I do.
What movie features Nicolas Cage's character waking up in an alternate universe in which he is married to his girlfriend played by Tia Leone?
The Family Man.
Correct. All right.
I never saw that. I remember
So good.
In Witness, when leaving the Amish farm, what does Harrison Ford's character accidentally hit with his car after passing out from a gunshot?
Yeah. All right,
Multiple choice.
A, a barn. B, a tree stump. C, a birdhouse. D, a wooden fence.
Fence.
Sorry,
Wooden
that's
fence. Wooden fence.
incorrect for the steal.
You go tree stump.
Birdhouse.
Birdhouse. They rebuilt
Matt.
it. It's fine.
All right, question number 4.
Son of a bitch.
Question 4. In Almost Famous, after a rough night, the cast sings along to what Elton John song while on the tour bus?
Tiny Dancer.
For 2 points.
We also would have accepted Tony Dancer.
Yeah, after the last one.
All right. All right. Edward Norton plays a violent sociopath that goes by Roy in what film?
All right, Primal Fear.
2 points.
Didn't even need multiple choice on that one.
Last question. Last question. All right,
Sociopath.
here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. In Good Will Hunting, Will leaves Robin Williams a note that's saying that he had to go see about a girl. What was Robin's response? Need the exact quote.
Oh, come on. Exact quote?
The exact quote. What does he say to? What was Robin's response?
Keep in mind, you can check the multiple choice.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, multiple choice.
A, that a boy, go get her.
No.
B, I'll be damned, he did it.
No.
Son of a bitch, he stole my line.
There you go.
Well,
That's the
will you
one.
look at that? He's gone.
C.
C is correct. 1 point. There you go.
Those were all good options.
Yeah.
Like, I would have bought Robin delivering any one of those lines.
Is that 6?
That is 6.
All right, 6 questions there. Now,
And look at that, 11-point lead right now for top 10. I mean, it's sometimes it can get in the head of a younger team.
Yeah.
Team Action is exactly that. They're trailing by a lot, but they do have 6 questions.
Team Action had a wonderful run this season, but these are former team champions they're dealing with here. So here we go.
Ben Bateman will be giving the spin. Spin by Bateman.
Spin was fine.
Boo this man! Boo this man!
The wheel spins, and it's going to land. It could be coming of age,
Coming
Kristian.
of age.
The
Coming of
category
age.
that they eschewed in top 10 spin.
They're still coming of age. How can they choose this? I don't know. These kids.
They're going again.
Do you
Their
have a
voices
word a
haven't
day
even broken
calendar?
yet.
They're going again. Eschewed.
Eschewed.
S-
Brett.
Eschewed.
Here we go.
Coming of age. Kristian, it could be coming around that way, though. Ron Howard.
Ron Howard movies. All right. Ron Howard movies will be for Team Action, who's looking to make a little bit of run. They really need a good round 2. Have struggled in their last couple matches here.
In the Han Solo movie. Sorry, you don't know that yet. Your first question. Who played racer Niki Lauda in the movie Rush?
Daniel Bruhl.
2 points.
2 points, all right.
Okay. 9-point lead.
Why would I go fast?
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
We covered
For
it on
top
AMA this
10.
week.
Surprised by
Your
it.
next question, Team Action. Which Ron Howard film featured Keanu Reeves, Joaquin Phoenix, and Rick Moranis?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Was it A, Gung Ho, B, Cocoon, C, Parenthood, or D, Willow?
Parenthood.
For 1 point.
Okay. They trail by 8. 4 questions remain. Each question worth 2 points. You do the math. We could be tied at the end of this. Your next question. Which Ron Howard film was a remake of a 1956 film starring Donna Reed and Leslie Nielsen?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Is it A, Cinderella Man, B, Far and Away, C, The Paper, or D, Ransom?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Far and Away.
That is incorrect for
The
1
steal.
point to steal.
Can we hear the choices again?
You certainly may. Is it A, Cinderella Man, B, Far and Away, C, The Paper, or D, Ransom?
Ransom.
That's a big point.
1
That's
point.
a big point.
1 point.
I don't know. They didn't say it. No, they did.
Who plays the scientist who proves Madison is a mermaid by splashing her with water in the movie Splash?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Top 10 having some sort of
Shows you the age
strong
range.
feelings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tom Hanks.
That is
Incorrect.
incorrect.
Eugene Levy.
2 points.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, Kristian, strategy, such a big part of this game. Interesting that Team Action took a shot with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Seeing the reaction of Top 10. Top 10 clearly knew the answer. They didn't talk it down to multiple choice.
They find themselves in a very, very tough spot here. They need to hit some points here. They're on the verge of getting knocked out in the second round. Here we go.
2 more questions in the world of Ron Howard movies. Opie grew up, became a director. These are his movies. Sam Rockwell and Oliver Platt play investigators, and Kevin Bacon is a high-ranking political official in what Ron Howard film?
It's not coming.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, The Dilemma, B, Frost Nixon, C, The Missing, or D, Far and Away?
5, 4, 3, 2.
A.
That is incorrect. We go to Top 10 for the steal.
Frost Nixon.
Give him another
1 point. All right.
And
so here we
we're
are
on the
so
verge.
Team Action cannot go to multiple choice. They cannot go to multiple choice in this. They have to hit it or they will lose by knockout. Here is the question.
Your question that you need to get 2 points on to stay in the match is, what Midwestern United States city is the setting for Ron Howard's Backdraft? They don't hit it, Top 10.
Top 10
Gonna
will
have
win
an
by
easy
knockout,
victory.
and they'll get that #1 contender spot. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Chicago.
We're still got a game going on.
They hit it.
Still got a game going on, huh?
Staying alive.
How about these plucky gents?
10 points. They did this against Above the Line. They almost came back. We get ourselves into round number 3. They avoid the knockout. We get to round number 3. Here we go.
Round number 3, Kristian. The crowd is buzzing. Action is just recovering, and Team Top 10 laughing their tookuses off because it's still a 10-point lead for the Team Top 10 lads in round 3. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers that range from 1 to 20. We need 3 numbers from each team because Top 10 has a pretty sizable lead. They're going to be giving us their numbers first. Each number corresponds to a movie trivia category up here at our answer desk. Your first number is going to be worth your 2-point question. The next one is the 3-point question. The last one is the 5-point question. Once we tell the team what the movie category is, the team must select who is going to be answering alone the 2-pointer. The opposite team member will be answering the 3-pointer. You're only allowed to confer with your team member on the 5-point question. Team Top 10, like I said, you guys are up by an even 10. What 3 numbers would you like to feel lucky today?
We want 4, 2, and 12.
4, 2, and
all even numbers. Interesting strategy, Kristian.
Action.
Screwed me over the last time I picked it.
Action.
Do 1, 3, and 7.
1.
Oh, they went odds.
1, 3, and 7. All right, so we're going to start with Action, who needs to hit all 3 of their questions to avoid the TKO.
That is a tall task.
If they miss 1, if they just need to tie it with all 3. If they miss 1, then Top 10 will win via TKO.
Can we say right now before we start round 3, this would be the greatest comeback if they in fact could pull out a victory in overtime somehow.
It's going to be hard. Top 10 would have to miss all 3. We start with Team Action. You guys chose number 1. That's Disney. That is Disney. Who's taking Disney?
I'll take Disney.
All right, here you go, Drew. In order to stay in the game with Disney, who is directing the 2019 live-action The Lion King remake, even though Bibiani doesn't think it's live-action? The remake of Lion King.
The upcoming.
Excuse me.
Should say.
Yes. Upcoming 2019 Lion King remake. Stay in the game. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Who is directing the 2019 live-action The Lion King remake? 5, 4, 3.
Samm Levine.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Team Top 10!
Nose goes in. John Favreau's the answer.
Yeah, rubbing it in there.
Oh no! Oh
Wait,
no! Oh no! Oh no! It appears that Drew Ghai has tackled the outlaw John Rocha. Drew Ghai, Ben Bateman having to restrain his teammate, John Rocha. He looks to be okay, but clearly shaken from the physicality that has just taken place. It was a movie trivia match, and all of a sudden, Drew Ghai crossed the line and made it physical, tackling John Rocha.
You okay? Are you all right, John?
And
You all right?
bewildered Rocha is now walking off the stage. Kristian, I'm just not sure what I witnessed. It appears that Drew Ghai was about to shake Matt Knost's hand and instead went after Rocha and took him to the ground.
He physically tackled him. I mean, like that was a strong tackle.
Commissioner Thad Williams was
Thad
right there
Williams-
on the scene.
Thad
Happy
Williams
to
came
see
out.
that.
Thad Williams
That was ugly, folks, and we apologize.
Oh, I mean, everybody. I mean, but you got to give it credit to everybody who just was on them right
I'm
away.
happy you're on that side. I mean, I'm
Right.
happy Rocha wasn't hurt. He's an older gentleman, and I'm happy that when he went down.
Well, John put his hands up. John didn't fight back. John just put
No,
his
it
hands
was a
up.
very classy part on the hour, which
Yeah.
is something you're not going to hear come out of my mouth a lot. Matt Knost just kind of bewildered after the whole thing, as was Ben Bateman. But Ben Bateman,
Right.
a little bit of class restraining.
Well, I
Drew
see
Ghai,
Thad-
not sure what got into him.
Thad's heading back there too. There's got to be some repercussion for that because I wouldn't stand for it. I don't think Thad's going to.
You know,
either.
Ken Knapsack is a security officer, but he's heel now, so we don't know who to trust.
All right, listen. So there you go. That was something. But team top 10 finds themselves one more time in a number one contenders match. The question is, who will they play? Will it be team top that? Will it be MODOK? One of those two teams will indeed be playing top 10, most likely top that. We'll find that out in the beginning of next season, but they're right back at it again. Team top 10. Let's go back to Emma Fife, who is standing with team top 10 and maybe team action. I don't know. We'll find out.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? We are here with team top 10, who are thankfully still all in one piece after that match. I mean, what happened out there, Rocha?
I don't know. It was a surprise. I think Andrew was just mad he'd missed a couple of questions and then missed that question for them to lose. I didn't think we were gloating at all. We were just pointing to the people who had come to support us.
I was trying to shake their damn hands.
Yeah, I did too, before we got around the table.
Listen,
and then all of a sudden he came like a black speeding bullet right on top of me.
Where
It
are
was
the
insane.
worker comp forms? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he might have a back injury. I think we should be claiming, something on this. Damn it! It's ridiculous.
That's a conversation we never thought we should have to have during the movie trivia Schmoedown. This
The
is not
man
a
who can answer
full
that
contact
question.
sport. Thad, what
Interim
happened?
commissioner.
I'm so sorry that happened.
You direct that at him.
Dude, I on behalf of the entire league, I apologize for what happened. They will be dealt with, I promise you. This cannot physicality in this league is not this is not what this is part of.
You want to get tackled?
No, God no.
Me and Emma will tackle you right now. See,
No,
his back hurts him.
No, okay.
I'm gonna handle them. And congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Do not let this soil. You guys had a win, a very strong win, and I congratulate you for that. And because of that, your next match is going to be against Top That.
Formerly Team IGN, Jim and Eric. That's a good team.
Yes,
good team.
And as we said in the contracts, that will be a number one contender match. The winner is the number one contender.
Yeah,
So
I want to read the fine print on those contracts and see what's in there.
there was
You know what
nothing
I mean?
about tackling.
We may
I
need to
promise
add
you
a
that.
couple more clauses about physical interaction.
I'm gonna go talk to them, and I'll congrats.
Yeah, man. Who would have thought? Movie trivia Schmoedown, full contact sport, all of a sudden, or at least according to Team Action. But all of
I
that.
will give it to him though. He did that in dress shoes out there.
Yeah, he did.
On wood floors. So that was kind of impressive.
And not
but
like
fuck him.
fancy
So,
dress shoes with lots of traction or anything. Like there could have been a big slide, but you know what?
Well, there was when he hit me.
Props to him. Anyway, props to you guys for defeating Team Action, proving to everyone, I think, that them beating you in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament was the luck of the draw, shall we say.
Well, yeah, I think it was an anomaly, and Matt and I have talked about this. We talked about it in the pre. I'm sorry, Matt, you take it. I'm a little.
You still feeling it?
Yeah. That was a hard hit, guy's a young man. Ugh.
Yeah, seriously.
Listen,
We're old men.
We're old men.
We're old men.
That's a hardwood floor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you took it like a champ.
Thank you.
Well, you could have retaliated and fought back, but you didn't.
No.
But you did.
I know that anger, and I didn't want us to get in any kind of trouble with the commissioner. And they pulled him off me. Dale the Dude, thank you, Dale the Dude. Thank you, Kristian. Thank you, everybody who jumped in there, the commissioner, to pull him off me.
I know.
But it was insane.
I was dumbfounded. I just stood there. I was like, what in the world is going on right now?
Yeah, it's madness. Anyway, yeah, we felt that they got lucky in the first match.
Yeah, no.
But we did not take them lightly this time around. We were more focused, more relaxed, and I think that showed in our game.
Definitely.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And how are you guys feeling now that you are getting another chance at a number one contender seat in your match against Top That?
Well, I'm looking forward to the payday that he's going to get for that right there. And maybe we'll take a little vacation. We got some time off. We're looking forward to whoever is next. Whoever's next. Hopefully they're not assholes like the team we've now had to play 2 times straight.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but we will take any team that they put before us.
Yeah, the thing is about us is we play anybody who's in front of us. We want belts. We want championships. We thought we were unfairly taken out of that team tournament. We would have given above the line everything they could have handled in that final. And we saw what amazing work they did in the final themselves against the Patriots. The Patriots still have the belt. And when they won that belt against Above the Line, I felt to myself, it was destiny for us to win again because no one should take out the Patriots but Team Top 10. So top that, take that, whatever your name is, boy band group, whatever your name is, IGN,
they got
GNI.
moves. They
You
got
took
moves.
David Griffin from me. You're not going to take my title from me. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to go right through you. And then Team Patriots, wake the fuck up because I'm back. Team Top 10 is back, and we're coming for you.
Yeah, we're coming for you, communists. We're coming for you, communists.
Okay, well, it seems that the Outlaw is back in full force, and I look forward to you guys taking out Team Top That, and then maybe the Patriots after that once you've recovered from your unfortunate workplace injury here today. John Rocha, congratulations again to you, Team Top 10, and we will be right back with Team Action. And we were going to be back with Team Action, but it seems that thanks to his own actions at the end of the match, Andrew Ghai has been escorted from the building.
Well-deserved actions, Emma. Let's call it what it is.
Well, I mean, he straight up just attacked John Rocha. You know this isn't like a full contact sport. This is a movie trivia.
Listen, John walked out on
competition.
Andrew at a very young age, and he's got a lot of pent-up anger built up on this, okay?
Okay, why does everyone here in the Schmoedown seem to think that people who are not related to them are their actual fathers?
Am I here to make you laugh? You think I'm joking right now, Emma? Let's talk about the match.
Okay, let's talk about the match. So, you guys did pretty okay in round 1. Tough break in round 2
okay,
there.
It wasn't our best round, I got
Yeah,
it.
it's okay. You pulled out Chicago. You stayed alive.
Look, when you have to play a team that you don't feel deserves to play you, we compare this to wrestling, to boxing, to anything else. Okay, we got tempted into playing this ridiculous match by that ridiculous standing commissioner Tab.
What?
I don't know, like
Tab?
Yes,
Tab?
that
like
idiot
the
that sits
diet soda from the 80s? Tab?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
The name's Thad, by the way.
Look, Tab. Yeah. I don't know. It's not advantageous for us to play against a team like that in any situation. You throw a contract in front of our face, try to tempt us into playing these idiots. Well, this is exactly what happens, Tab. We have too much to lose in a situation like this. What?
You guys signed the contract, and I want you to let you know, I do not hold you personally responsible. But Andrew Ghai has been eliminated and disqualified from the league for the next 3 months. This is a 3-month suspension because physicality does not work in this league. This is not a full contact sport, like Emma so eloquently put it, and his actions had to be dealt with. So I do not hold you personally responsible, but your partner is gone, and you cannot compete in the teams with him for the next 3 months.
I want you to know something, Tab. I would encourage Andrew to do that again 10 times out of 10.
Do we need to call security to deal with
I
Ben
think
also?
Tab can handle words. Am I wrong?
Verbal assault is fine. Physical assault is where I draw the line. So just so you know, you're on your own for 3 months.
Fine.
Okay?
Happy.
All right. I got to go fill out 1,000 pages of paperwork. So
Okay.
thanks, Andrew.
Hey, Commissioner, kindly get the fuck out of my interview. All right?
Well, then, with that little piece of information just dropped on you, are you going to continue in the singles here, or are you going to stay out of the league in solidarity with your bro?
Listen, mark my words today, right now, this second, I'm going to hold that singles belt by the end of 2018. Team Action will be back, and the Action Army has 2 Crusaders right now, okay? Understand me? I will be back. This ridiculous situation, when you lose to a team like Above the Line who bores the shit out of you, they just sit there and stare you down, you have no resolve, no reason to want to keep playing when your next match is against a team you already beat. I'm so frustrated with dealing with ridiculous team matchups. Just give me a singles match, okay, Emma?
Okay.
That's all I want.
All right, we'll talk to the commissioner about getting you a singles match. Way to stay in the game there, Ben.
Thanks, Emma.
You're welcome.
It's been a hard day for everybody involved, and, you know, I hope Rocha broke his hip. So, anyway, thanks a lot. Action Army for life. Where's the fucking belt?
Okay, well, there we go. Typical Team Action, or in this case, just Ben Bateman leaving the interview before it is over. So I guess that's back to you, Mark and Kristian.
Well, look at that as we are back here.
Boy.
As we are back, Thad Williams laying the band hammer down. Andrew Ghai apparently is going to be suspended for 3 months. For 3 months.
I think it deserves suspension. It might have even voted for more, but that's one of the reasons why Thad is a very good stand-in commissioner, if you will. When he needs to assert his authority, he can do it. He just did.
It was a good call. I mean, you can't physically assault someone here in movie trivia, and so he did that. His temper got the best of him. It almost got the best of him last time they met in the interview, and it got the best of him this time. And of course he's frustrated. It was a TKO. They lost to a team that they don't really like very much. But you can't. You just
Jon Favreau is kind of popular, Drew.
Yeah, Jon Favreau was indeed the answer, by the way, if you didn't know that. So that's it. I got something to do.
Oh, you're leaving, but we have one more match.
I got something to do.
Oh, wait a minute. You're competing and defending the belt and hopefully getting well hydrated in your defense of the title against Samm the Inglorious One, Samm Levine. Kristian George Harloff, I wish you all the luck in the world.
Show the promo.
We're going to take a break and show you guys a promo while he gets set. Hey, pal, go get him, my man.
Thank you.
Represent Schmoes know. Here's a quick promo of the upcoming title match and the culmination of the Schmoedown Spectacular, a part 2 of the new batch.
The Movie Trivia Schmoedown League has grown by leaps and bounds. When I joined last year, and what it is now is this incredible group of competitors and movie geeks and like-minded people who just love movie trivia. And we are supported by the most incredibly intense, loyal, fierce, wonderful fans. And this spectacular is absolutely the Schmoedown's gift to them.
Happening today, Idiocracy!
And your winner of the 2017 free-for-all, the Inglorious One, Samm Levine!
The loser of Riley and Rocha from the Spectacular. I want the loser of those matches because I owe them both. With Rocha, he beat me. I had 19 points. He just beat me. And then Riley, Roderick. I'm edging my way up. I'm trying to get there.
And your winner,
of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown League, Kristian Harloff.
Samm, how are you, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good one.
Oh, thank you very much.
It was good. You beat
so
that.
much. Oh.
You beat that little evil, and I'm going to tell you that after your interview, I'm going to do a strut in front of them with the belt because I know how bad he wanted it, and now he can't. So look for that. Listen, man, you have had a hell of a year.
It's something else.
It really is. I mean, you took Dan Murrell. You almost took Dan Murrell the title.
I went the distance.
You did
It was
close.
Rocky 1. I went the distance with the champ. That's all I wanted to do.
You take the free-for-all.
Yeah.
You take the Ultimate Schmoedown teams,
Yeah.
and now you take the Ultimate Schmoedown singles.
I have no idea what's happening.
It's crazy. And now we've talked about it.
We have
talked about it many times.
We have.
You and I are going head-to-head for this thing, man.
Oh, boy.
We kind of, finally, because we've talked about, when I asked you to be part of this, I had deemed you the Tyson of this league before you had match one.
You did.
Well, now you got a chance. But I have now, because I'm not commissioner anymore, I have a little bit of a new fire in me.
Ooh.
So I think to me, what would be fun is to beat you. Because I think what would be good is the fact that you did this great thing. You really did. But I think now I'm competitive. And I think in the fact that you are making a run for Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I would say some would say that I have a shot to be Player of the Year as well.
I don't know anyone is saying that.
I say that I do, and I make a lot of the rules around here. But
That's true, and I'm real squirrely about that.
That's fine. Going to be all Star Wars and Arnold questions.
That's fantastic.
But no, I'm completely kidding with you. I cannot wait to play you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Good luck to you too. Also, that fire might be hemorrhoids, so you should get that.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Sam.
So you guys are aware, I am pre-taping this before the team title match has occurred. I don't know how that's going to play out. I sure hope that Drew and I are victorious, but this is mostly because I have defeated Little Evil himself, JTE, and I am about to go head-to-head with the commish himself, Kristian Darth Harloff. And oh boy, it's getting real.
The pressure's off. Why? Because I was able to, as Thad likes to do, sign contracts, and I cannot be the commissioner. I can't do the rules until I lose this belt. So, I've been saying for a while now that I'm just here to play, and the Dan Murrow match was probably going to be my last, and then Dan decided he was going to take off. Well, when the best of all time says he's going to take off, you got to try to fill his shoes.
I think I have had a somewhat similar run with the former commish in that I came in, I was a little rocky at first, and then I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, and it's just been a really lucky, fortunate, bullet-dodging run to get to where I am. And the commissioner helps write all the questions. So in a very similar way, I think we have had almost identical years.
We're taping this at a time where I go in playing Sam, he might be the team champion. As of right now, I don't know what's in store, but I'm certainly not putting it past Sam to do something like that. But I also know that Sam has weaknesses. I also know that I can exploit those weaknesses. I also know that Sam thinks too much. I also know how to play games with my opponents before I go into the match to make them think it's going to go one way when it ultimately goes another way. I know how to sell things. That's what I do.
Nothing can take away the fact that I am the free-for-all winner, the Ultimate Schmoedown singles winner, and the Ultimate Schmoedown team winner. And if Kristian wants to hang out and, pretend that he's a champion and not the commissioner for a little while longer, that's fine. But I'm confident we'll meet again.
As you start to tell yourself, Sam, that you are the person of destiny, once again, the X Factor is going to be me. And I'll keep this belt, and I will let Thad be commissioner for as long as he has to be, because my fire has been ignited one more time. And if I got to take the glorious one out to do it, I'm going to do it. And JTE can't spell.
And now we're back here on the main desk for the main event of an incredible Schmoedown Spectacular. And I am joined not by Kristian Harloff, he's off doing something else at the moment. I am joined by, in my book, two winners today. One a real winner and one the winner of a great participation trophy. How about the real winner first? Miss Emma Fife, ladies and gentlemen, is here.
It's great to be here up on the desk for the main event.
This is exciting stuff.
It is. It's been a very good day for me, and I'm glad to cap it off here at the desk with you two gents. Well, certainly you, Mark Ellis, and jury's kind of out on Ken Knapsack right now.
Yeah, we don't know how to feel. I will say this for Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Knapsack is here, and you can, But I think, Ken, they at least have to acknowledge
to the last.
that you gave one hell of an effort in the Star Wars Iron Man competition. You lost at the buzzer to a worthy champion, Sam Witwer, but
Sure.
you're about 30 pounds lighter without that belt.
That phrase "at the buzzer" is what I'm focusing on there. I think it was beyond the buzzer, but I'm happy to be on this side of the system, helping to control the outcome of the match. But thanks for the kind words. Kind words for you as well. I didn't know adults wear suits. They wanted the pizza dollar machine at the beginning with the claw.
Thank
it's a lot of skill
suit
to
may
get
have
that
been
suit.
delivered in an egg, but it hatched and it gave birth to this matchup that we have right now.
I'm happy to be here. I respect what these two competitors have done. I respect this game. I respect what you did, Emma.
Thank you.
Big win. The system did work against Tom in that match as well, but if someone was to win, you're worthy, and I respect your win.
All right, Ken, very nice backhanded, not really a compliment at all. Now we get into what everybody showed up for. We've had an incredible spectacular to this point. 5 awesome matches, a lot of heat, a lot of controversy. Some of them even got physical, but now we get down to the belt of all belts, the singles championship of the movie trivia Schmoedown. Samm Levine versus Kristian Harloff. And Emma, you look at the landscape of what we had in all of 2017, and somebody, I mean, you talk about a lot of great competitors here. Certainly Baby Carrots is mentioned, but Kristian Harloff just sneaks up there as the commissioner of the league, and all of a sudden he just wins, and he keeps winning, and he keeps winning. And as far as being on a roll, I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this.
He does. I mean, Kristian Harloff had to have his nickname changed for a number of reasons. I mean, number one, he's no longer the commissioner, which was definitely a big portion of it, but the real sort of deciding piece of his new nickname, the X Factor, is that he just keeps coming out of nowhere. Everybody always wants to bet against him. He's always up against these titan competitors, William Bibiani, Jeff Snyder, Dan Murrell, and somehow he pulls it out.
Ken, he's known as the X Factor. X marks the spot where Samm Levine now finds himself. Also somebody who has been on a roll. There was a really tough loss that he suffered already here today. Can he recover and get that hot hand that he's had back?
That's the biggest question. Sam, can he recover from the passion that's probably still coursing through his veins? But I sympathize with Sam because in the past, 2015, 2016, when he competed here, the system worked against him. The wheel didn't quite work. The questions didn't fall where they should have, and he had some big losses against some tough competitors. But look at what he's done in 2017 to earn this spot, to get this spot. He's had to overcome the obstacles put before him by the league itself.
That's right, 5 rounds, and when you look at that empty desk, you see all the carnage that's about to happen. We know that neither competitor is going to want for water. Sam with a red cup and Kristian with a bottle that his wife clearly bought him at Whole Foods. So we are going to be ready to go here in just a matter of minutes. But first, we got to get to the tail of the tape here. Ken Knapsack, tell us the strengths of these competitors.
All right, the challenger, the Inglorious One, his strengths, as you've seen even in today's contest, classics, 80s, Oscars. He's a very well-rounded competitor, though. He's got a lot of strengths. Kristian Harloff does as well. Scores and soundtracks, Stallone movies, which is
not on the wheel.
It's more of an affliction than a category strength, but it's all right. And action movies and Star Wars as well. Don't sleep on them when it comes to the greatest saga ever told.
No, I mean, Emma, you look at strengths and weaknesses in a championship caliber event. You want people to have things that they're used to, some new things thrown in there. Star Wars is back on the wheel.
We can't get away from it today. And why would you want to?
Who would have thought we would have had more Star Wars questions to ask that have not already been uttered?
30 minutes of only Star Wars questions. But no, I mean, you look at two competitors like Kristian Harloff and Samm Levine, and the thing that I think is going to make this match so interesting is their strengths are so different from one another. So it's a very sort of balanced yet imbalanced wheel. So I think a lot of it is really going to come down to that wheel spin.
Ken, who you got in this match?
Well, who I got is the doctor working on John Rocha tomorrow morning. He's going to be a very popular individual, but in this match, I cannot look away from the X Factor, the former commish, Kristian Harloff.
Kristian Harloff is the pick for Ken Knapsack. I will remit myself. I'm not going to be making a prediction because I clearly am Samm Levine's good luck charm when in studio, but also Kristian Harloff, my boy from Schmoes Know. We started this whole thing together. He became the commissioner for a time and blew this thing into the next stratosphere. It's why I can afford such nice outerwear. Emma Fife, who do you got?
You know, even though Samm Levine has been on such a roll lately, and I think that teaming up with Drew McWeeny, even when he's not physically competing with him, even when he's competing on his own, Drew McWeeny has been a real boon to Sam's career here in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. But I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice to bet against Kristian Harloff yet again. So I'm gonna go X Factor.
So despite the Force Ghost Spectre of Drew McWeeny in this match, she is going Harloff, and I am going with the classiest lager this side of the Rockies. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Ken Knapsack will be performing the introductions. Let's hear that silver throat.
All right, we are ready. Introducing first, the challenger. He is the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown Singles and Team Tournament winner. He is the 2017 Free-for-All winner with a record of 7 wins, 4 defeats, and 1 KO. The inglorious one, Samm Levine!
Samm Levine emerges.
There he is.
Looking very refreshed.
Yeah, very, very humble to the crowd there. I mean, you know, he's got a little like bowing action going on. It's classy move
I
on Samm's
expected
part.
more of an edge when Levine came out, but he comes out cool, relaxed. This is the inglorious one that we know from years past.
My cocaine ran out about 3 hours ago.
That also explains it.
That's a fair reason to cite.
And now, his opponent, representing Collider,
Oh my
and
goodness.
Schmoedown with a record of 8-3 with 5 KOs. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown winner. The reigning, defending, and undisputed movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world. The X Factor, Kristian Harloff.
Kristian with some Collider.
I know, he's got
coming out.
Dorina and Wendy out there with him.
All doing the X. Kristian,
There we go,
walking
yeah,
over
yes.
You know what you've done. You know what you've done.
Okay.
The system will work against you.
All right, guys, listen, we already had one physical altercation here today. We don't need another one.
I don't know if that was just force of habit. Now he realizes.
I'm just a grown man drinking from a sippy cup. I don't know what that was about.
He is, in fact, putting his belt on the table in front of him. Harloff and Levine exchanging some sportsmanlike pleasantries. Harloff with his customary sunglasses. The hoodie might be newer. It might be from his headshot in the year 2003. Okay, competitors.
2001.
In round 1, each competitor, the field, is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Each question is worth 1 point. As soon as you hear the question asked, please write down your best attempt at the correct answer on the whiteboard in front of you. When we ask you to reveal your answer, please verbalize it into the microphone and show the whiteboard to the camera at the same time. You're going to have approximately 15 seconds to write down your answer before prompted to give your best guess. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. Kristian Harloff, you are my dear friend and the favorite in this match, defending your belt. Are you ready, sir?
Ready.
That sounded like a positive response to me. Samm Levine, how you feeling?
Good, real quick. All the questions in this are good. They're tough.
They're pretty tough.
Okay,
I
cool.
chose
Yeah, I'm
them
ready
all
to go.
myself. I don't look at Thad is the commissioner.
Yeah, I will point out, Sam, that Kristian's not seeing these questions just yet. Ken Knapsack and Emma Fife are going to take turns administering the round 1 questions. Ken, without further ado, please lead us into round 1.
All right, guys, 5 rounds to finish. Round 1, 8 questions. First from the category of comedies. In Dumb and Dumber, Lloyd accidentally kills a rare type of what animal with a cork?
Yes, it is. I mean, that is a classic one.
I once drank an entire cork in a bottle of wine.
5, 4,
Well.
3, 2, and 1. Pens down, Kristian Harloff.
This is wrong. Swan.
That is incorrect, Sam.
They were sending a message. We killed one of their birds. They killed one of ours, an owl.
There was a rare snow owl, and Al is taken as a 1-point lead emerges with Samm Levine.
All right, question number 2 in round 1 in the category of dramas. What well-known actor was the director for the Susan Sarandon / Sean Penn film Dead Man Walking?
Repeat the question.
JTE
again in
rule
the
usage?
category of dramas, what well-known actor was the director for the Susan Sarandon / Sean Penn film Dead Man Walking?
Dead Man Walking was my nickname in 7th grade at the formal. The winter
Oh, at the winter formal.
I want to know how you
'Cause
took that for 8th grade.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Samm Levine?
Wasn't it Sean Penn?
It was not Sean Penn.
Okay.
Kristian
I had
Harloff?
Eastwood.
It was Tim Robbins.
Oh, right.
Looking for
Makes
Tim
sense.
Robbins, also
No, I
known
should've gotten
as one of the pilots in Top Gun.
I should have gotten that.
All right,
back to
guys. Third question is in the category of fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Who played Valerie, a.k.a. Red Riding Hood, in 2011's Red Riding Hood?
Fun fact, it wasn't her grandma. You know what it was?
What
it
was
was a
it?
goddamn wolf. Yeah, spoiler.
Shocking.
5, 4, 3, 2, and the 1. Pens down, we go to Kristian Harloff.
Didn't
Doesn't
have
have it, Samm Levine, to you.
Is it Amanda Seyfried?
It
That is
is.
correct.
My brain is fried.
2
All right.
Kristian Harloff's done a lot of announcing today.
Question number 4 in the category of directors. Who directed the 2006 romantic comedy The Breakup, starring Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn? I mean, Kristian said he did make sure these were tough questions.
Hey,
Got to earn this championship.
I saw that movie hungover. Big bucket of popcorn when I first moved to Los Angeles. 5,
Saw The Hangover.
4.
Sober.
It's a story nobody cared about. 3,
Fucking fried.
2, 1. Kristian acting like the dad that he is. Samm Levine.
This is probably very wrong. John Favreau?
That is wrong.
No. But also did direct a Marvel Cinematic Universe film. It is Peyton Reed.
Peyton Reed.
That was not going to happen.
Good old Pay Reed.
All right, fifth question. Fifth question comes in the category of action adventure. Action adventure. What veteran actor portrays Arthur in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
You know that the awful Arthur's is a fish and chips. I don't
Fish and
I
chips?
don't do it at all.
Perhaps you should have some of her peach drink and not your Coors Light.
Yeah.
And we get down to 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
One for Sam.
That's 2 JT rules.
All right. Repeated the question. Category action adventure. What veteran actor portrays Arthur in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
Anyway, back to fish and chips.
Mm-hmm. Are you pro fish and chips or anti?
Very anti. We got a 5, a 4, a 3, 2,
JT handwriting here.
1. We are gonna go to Kristian Harloff.
Mark Strong.
That is incorrect. Samm Levine.
Michael Caine?
It is Michael
is
Caine.
All right.
So, a temperamental Kristian Harloff. Samm Levine is only up 3-0, but it's a tough mound to get that first point. We'll see if
It
Kristian
is.
can do it with the next
It
category.
is. All right. Question number 6, category of animated. In Disney's The Little Mermaid, what kind of animals are Ursula's pets?
We know Sam famously not a.
He is not an animated guy. No. I mean, he's an animated guy in life, but he's not into animated films.
It's too animated.
Yeah.
Not this one.
We are going to go to a 5, 4, 3,
Guys, I saw this one when I was 7.
1. Samm Levine, can you reconjure the magic from when you were a boy?
Are they eels?
They
are.
are.
Harloff is on the board.
And
Always trust in The Little Mermaid, you know?
it may be a 3-point game, Emma and Ken, but I think that was a much bigger point for Kristian to get on the board and get on the right track than it was for Sam.
Absolutely.
No shit.
Guys, your 7th question comes in the category of new releases. New releases. Who plays Ryan Gosling's superior, Lieutenant Joshi, in Blade Runner 2049?
This movie, I challenge the fucking validity of this question. It's been in theaters for like 3 weeks. It's not my job to review movies.
The category is new release.
Fine.
If it makes you feel better,
New
I
release.
also have
That's fine. I've brought this
I got
up before.
a question about
I
a
didn't see it either. I've had a
All
kid.
right.
Yeah,
A lot of
I
debate
know.
over
All
there, but not a
New
lot of
release
writing.
5, 4, 3,
I literally.
2, 1. And in a question when the 2 Muppet judges spent 15 seconds bitching instead of writing down an answer, what do they have in store for us, Kristian?
Jared Leto.
That is
No.
Harrison Ford?
Nope.
We were looking for Robin Wright.
Final question. The category for question 8. is coming of age. At the end of The Graduate, what Simon and Garfunkel song plays as our two young leads ride the bus away from the wedding?
One can only hope our competitors have had time to see the movie The Graduate.
Yes. Because apparently nobody had time to see Blade Runner 2049.
For 1 point
I will give you that. That's a very funny line, but it does not take away from the very valid claim Kristian and I have.
Very valid claim. So you have 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and we go to Samm Levine here first. Do you have the
Sound
answer?
of silence.
That is correct.
Yes.
Kristian Harloff?
Keep that one on.
Okay.
Did not ask.
Will not accept the point that he may or may not have earned. It is now 5-1 at the end of a very controversial round 1 here in the Schmoedown Spectacular Singles Championship. We move on now to round 2, where Samm Levine will kick off with a sizable 4-point lead. This is the wheel round, as the wheel reveals itself and its 12 different movie categories. Fun note to both competitors, announcers, and fans is that spinner's choice and opponent choice are not going to be on the wheel for the singles championship. Each wheel wedge is a real movie category. Within there, you're going to find 4 questions that are each worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question will be reduced to 1 point. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing available in round 2 should the person who originally asked the question not know the answer. Samm Levine, you are the challenger, yet you find yourself with a 4-point cushion. Would you like to spin first or defer to Kristian Harloff?
2 things. The first is I'm going to allow the champ to spin first, but also I just want to point out that even though I may physically be at the table without a teammate, the Godfather is always with me.
Oh, wow.
And I think that explains what just happened in round 1.
Yeah, actual bobblehead.
So he's a Funko figure instead of a Force Ghost, as we
Finding
previously speculated.
All right, spins in for Harloff, the champion.
You got Ken, Emma. You know he's got to be looking for Star Wars, and this could be very good in his favor.
Classics. He could give it a spin again.
He does have a chance. That's not how this works,
man.
Kristian. Okay, spinning
He's
again.
going to spin again. He wants to spin away from classics. I think that might be the toughest category for him, but it's right next to Star Wars.
I know.
Not going to be
It's
Star
not
Wars.
enough
gonna make
muscle to
it.
get there.
Oh no. Oh boy. Animated.
Animated
All right.
movies.
You know?
And I will point out, Kristian, for all the problems he's had seeing new releases on paternity leave after the birth of his second bundle of joy, he's seen a lot of animated movies by proxy of being
That's
a very
true.
good father. So we'll see how this serves him. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristian now has 4 questions from the world of animated movies. I will be administering the round 2 questions to both Kristian George Harloff as well as Samuel Hercules Levine.
Only my mother calls me that.
Kristian, your first question. Name the only dwarf that did not have a beard in Disney's Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
Dopey.
2 points for
Correct.
Kristian Harloff.
Wow.
Kristian Harloff, 3 questions left. What 1998 movie was the first film released by DreamWorks Animation Studio?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Ants, B, The Prince of Egypt, C, Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas, or D, Shrek?
Ants.
He's within 1 of Samm Levine. That is correct. Kristian, your next question. Humpty Dumpty appears as an antagonist in what film set in the Shrek universe?
Repeat the question.
Humpty Dumpty appears as an antagonist in what film set in the Shrek universe?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Shrek the Third, B, Shrek Forever After, C, Puss in Boots, D, Shrek 2?
Not like.
That is incorrect. Samm Levine, do you have the answer?
Shrek Forever After?
That is also incorrect. Looking for Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots.
That's well-known Shrek spin-off
Yes.
that everybody wanted.
And if I may say, that cat is just the cutest. Kristian, you have 1 more question in the world of animated movies to close out your round 2.
Please, put me out of my misery.
What classic actor voices food critic Anton Ego in Pixar's Ratatouille?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Albert Finney, B. Richard Harris, C. Peter Mullen, or D. Peter O'Toole?
Finney.
That is incorrect, Samm Levine.
Peter O'Toole.
Give Samm Levine a point. And
that's
it is 6-4 in favor of
steal.
Levine. Not
Yeah,
the way
still
you
close.
want to leave it after you get to answer.
No.
3 rounds left for Kristian, and he is very good. One of the best competitors in the entire league at stealing and opponent's misses. So Samm Levine, without further ado, please give that wheel a spin.
Play on Star Wars. It'll all be fine.
All right, big spin from
All right,
Sam.
good spin there.
Samm Levine.
I like
Sam
that.
Levine, you know he's a fan of classics.
Yeah.
Crime
He
movies,
is.
I think, are right in his wheelhouse.
And-
Go ahead and spin it again, Sam. Play it again, Sam.
All
So
right.
here comes the wheel.
Spin coming in.
If he's looking for classics, Ken,
Yeah.
he found it when Kristian spun away from it. Now
Yeah.
we're going to get to crime
Crime.
movies.
Crime movies.
Sam Levine, how do you feel about crime?
Let's do it.
He's
Okay.
gonna take it.
I hope that doesn't get taken out of context. All right, Sam, pulling up the crime document now. We have 4 questions for you, each worth 2 points. And your question, number 1 is, in Pulp Fiction, what one word does Brett say that angers Jules?
What?
2 points for Sam Levine.
There it is.
Your next question, who plays Tony Montana's boss, Frank Lopez, in the 1983 remake of Scarface?
Robert Loggia.
2 more points for Levine. 10-4.
Samm Levine.
Harloff going to be looking for a steal with one of these last 2 questions. One of which is, in The Untouchables, what does Elliot Ness find at an attempted liquor raid? Going to go to 5, 4.
Multiple.
Go to that. Is it A, guns? Is it B, rats? C, umbrellas? Or D, drugs?
Umbrellas.
That's a point.
One
That's
point.
a point. Seemingly pulled out of thin air.
Ooh.
Levine, feeling it here. And your last question. Round 2. Brothers Andy and Hank Hansen devised a plan to rob their parents' jewelry store in what film released in the 2000s? 5, 4, 3,
Multiple.
2. Is it A, Killer Joe, B, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, C, A History of Violence, or D, Heist?
A.
That is incorrect. Kristian, you have a chance to steal.
Can I hear the multiple again?
Certainly. Is it A, Killer Joe, B, Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, C, A History of Violence, or D, Heist?
Heist.
Also incorrect.
Before the
We're
Devil
looking for the Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. Neither competitor dead just yet, but
Nope.
Samm Levine, a 7-point gash he's open on Kristian Harloff as we progress to the betting round. Ken and Emma, your quick thoughts on the match so far?
Well, you can see that maybe the champ is a little rattled from this a long day
Big
performing.
production.
Big production today, but I think he has it in him. He's a competitor to the end. A little bit of a momentum swing, and he's back in this.
Yeah, it's been a little rocky start for Kristian Harloff, but I don't think we can completely write him off yet. But that being said, Samm Levine, he's keeping up his streak.
Levine on a mission, Harloff, there's a reason why he has the belt in the first place. We move on to the betting round, competitors. In this round, we are going to get 1 spin of the wheel from the person currently in the lead, which is the challenger, Samm Levine. Whatever category that lands on, once the competitors see it, they will each write down a number between 0 and 3. These are the amount of points that you're willing to wager on said category. You're going to hear a question from that category. If you get the question right, you get as many points as you wagered. If you miss it, you lose as many points as you wagered. Sam, please give that wheel 1 more spin
Now,
this afternoon.
if I get to spin it more than once or no? Just once.
You just once.
Well, it
just the
doesn't matter
once.
what I do.
There you go. Doesn't matter
There it goes.
what the
That's
category
it.
is.
Sam's not looking at that wheel.
Yeah.
That wheel has hurt him before.
That wheel. Seen that go around a lot today. And we are right back to crime movies. And wouldn't you know it? Here's your question. In the world of crime, before I give you the question in the world of crime movies, please write down your wager and show it to Cobster. Kristian's already written down his wager. Levine shows Cobster as well. Cobster with a very stoic reaction to both wagers.
This question goes wrong for Sam. This could be a different thing.
Could be.
All right, and your question is, in the movie Collateral, Who plays LAPD detective Ray Fanning, who is hot on the tail of Vincent and Max? Okay, both competitors scribbling furiously. It seems like they got some of the rust off from whatever was afflicting both really competitors in round one, and they're ready to go. Looks like we don't even need to do a countdown. Pens are down. Kristian Harloff, how many points did you wager?
3 points.
Sam, how many points did you wager?
Also 3.
Okay, so max bet on both. Kristian, your answer?
Mark Ruffalo.
Sam?
Mark Ruffalo.
They both get
That
3
is
points.
correct.
There we go. Making the scores look prettier. 14-7. And now, Ken, we move on to round 4, which is a round that I know the style of this round almost gave you a victory against Sam Witwer. The buzzer round, the speed round, who can be quicker on the draw?
Yeah, that's the key. Sometimes you got to tie yourself into the force or just hope that the clock doesn't run out and a question is asked or something like that, you know? You just got to, stick in it.
Emma, they're only going to get 2 seconds to once they buzz in to get the correct answer. And the way that this round works is a question is going to be asked as soon as you hear it and you think you know the answer, please buzz in. Keep in mind, competitors, you don't have to wait until the end of the question. You think you know it earlier, buzz in. I would wait till the end. You live your life as close to the edge as you want. Mark Rowley's the line judge. As soon as he points to whoever got the correct buzz first, we're going to go to them. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you don't have an answer by that eye, you lose a point. If you get the correct answer, you win a point. Ken Knapsack will be administering the first 2 questions. Emma Fife, the next 3. Kristian, you ready?
Ready.
Samm Levine, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, Ken, without further ado.
Who played taxi driving misfit Travis Bickle?
Robert De Niro.
That is correct, Samm Levine. 7.
In what 80s comedy does Tom Hanks play Detective Scott
Dragnet.
That is
Not correct.
Turner and Hooch, so Kristian loses the point.
All right.
15-6. The next question, Emma Fife.
In 1990s, Home Alone, the McAllisters were traveling to what European?
Paris.
That is correct.
Correct.
For a point.
16-6.
Yes.
And your last question, your second to last question.
What is the name of the character played by Johnny Depp in the Tim Burton film Sleepy Hollow?
Kristian Harloff.
Fuckface McGill.
Nope, that's there's a lot of F's that seem to be popular answers here today.
Ichabod Crane is what we were looking for.
I need to
One
get
last
this or
question
anyway.
in the speed round. If Kristian Harloff does not get this question correct, we will have a knockout on the hands of Samm Levine.
What was the first Batman movie to feature a score by composer Elliot?
Samm Levine, buzzing in.
Batman Forever.
No. That was 2 seconds.
So you're right.
It took too long. The answer was Batman Forever. The answer was, we were looking for composer Ellie Goldenthal's first Batman score. It's not a great score in my opinion. Doesn't matter because Samm Levine didn't get the point. So now it's 15-5. And with that early buzz in, Samm Levine has unwittingly opened a door to round 5, where Kristian Harloff has a shadow of a chance to catch up.
Nothing more than for this to go to sudden death. Let me be very clear. At the end of this day, I know Kristian is dying for a sudden death match.
You may get your wish in round 5, where a belt could be changing hands. Each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers that range from 1 to 20. We need 3 numbers from each of you. Sam, we're going to get your numbers before Kristian's because you do have a 10-point lead. Each number you give us corresponds to a movie category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next 3. Your last 5. There's no stealing in round 5. There's no penalty for missing a question. Samm Levine, when you are ready to count, your numbers are
8, 3, and 12.
Well,
Thank you so much,
the
guys.
crowd getting back into it here. Harloff, your numbers.
7, 3, and 1.
We cannot go 3,
Already have 3.
unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, 3 and 3. 7, 1, and 18.
7, 1, and 18
right.
for Kristian. Okay. Kristian, you're going to be hearing some questions first, and if you get these right, we're going to keep asking you questions. If you miss any of these, Samm Levine will be the winner by TKO. Kristian, you picked number 7 for your first 2-pointer, and that is in the category of war movies. And your 2-pointer is, in the movie Jarhead, who played the lead, Anthony Swafford, a sniper in the U.S. Marine Corps?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
2 points for
Correct for
Harloff.
2.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Next question.
Kristian, number 1 is the next one you picked, and that is from the category for your 3-pointer, horror thriller.
Yes.
And your question is, named after a flower, what is the name of Allison Williams' character in the movie Get Out?
Lily.
And your winner, and new movie trophy champion of the world, glorious one, Samm Levine.
Emma and Ken, the answer was Rose.
It sure was.
Get Out and a new champion bloom, Samm Levine. Seeing the classiness between these two competitors, Levine happy to have the belt. Kristian Harloff, it might almost be like a relief. A weight has been lifted on his shoulders, and ever so willingly over to Samm Levine.
That might be what it comes down to later on, but I know the competitive spirit in Harloff.
Sure.
He's got to be tearing down some walls back there now, mad at himself. But what about Sam? What a day for him. What a year for
Seriously, I mean, it was a very narrow loss that he had to the Patriots early today, and I think that he came in hungry to this match, and it showed. His heart was just in it a little bit more than Kristian's was.
Yeah, and you know, Ken, the thing about this is that nothing is ever perfect as far as how fair a question may or may not be to a particular competitor. All of Movie Trivia Schmoedown is subjective, including the fact that Samm Levine got to have a warm-up round, if you will, a very tense one in the team match, while Kristian Harloff producing this whole spectacle and announcing most of the matches up here with me. Do you think that affected him right down to the wire?
Yeah, I absolutely think so. But, you know, at the end of the day, he had his fate in his own hands, and that's what happens sometimes. And that's all you want is a chance for you to decide your fate. And it just didn't happen that way. But I don't want to take anything away from the Inglorious One. Amazing year capped off with this amazing.
That's a great point. And Emma, Samm Levine looking forward to starting out 2018 as the singles champion. You think he can retain that belt after a few matchups against some of the other top competitors here in the Schmoedown?
You know, I think that if Samm Levine has proved anything, it is that he is willing to put in the work to become the champion in the first place and to maintain that belt. I mean, that man will comb over every little detail of a movie, searching for any sort of little indiscrepancy he can possibly find.
He watched 30 animated movies in a week just for practice.
So I think we may see the Inglorious One hold that belt for a while.
Well, we're going to see the Inglorious One with the belt. We're going to have an interview with both Sam and the loser, Kristian Harloff, the former champion, with our own Mark Riley. Then we are going to come back here, and Kristian and I will say thank you and good night to all of you great fans out there for checking out the Schmoedown Spectacular and ending 2017 with a bang. Mark Riley, take it away.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm here at the Schmoedown Spectacular with your new all-time Schmoedown champion of the world, Samm Levine. My God, man.
Thank you. I hope it is all time. I hope I never lose this again.
It's an amazing thing to see how you started. Yeah. We actually started in a match in January.
Yes.
And from that match to where we are now, you have run the table in an impressive way. How do you feel right now holding that belt? I know how it feels. How do you feel?
I feel fantastic. I wish more than anything I could have Drew McWeeny with me, also holding up belts for the team title, but that's okay. I mean, we missed it as absolutely close a match as one can get. But that's okay because I know Drew and I want to keep playing, and so not winning allows you to play a lot more. So I'm looking forward to that. But as far as the singles, I mean, the truth of the matter is, I read the online, the webpage, the Facebook group, and I know I came into every one of my singles matches as an underdog.
Yes, you did.
And I agree with that thinking. I was absolutely outmatched. And for me to be standing here means the stars had to align in an incredibly magical way. And for the way it ended today, honestly, Kristian is tremendous at this. I know the guy knows his movie trivia, and I feel like I was playing a bit of an injured opponent today. He's been on his feet since 8 in the morning, screaming at people, calling matches, looking at questions, loading up wheels. So I don't know, if I'd have beat him by a point or two, I could have been like, no, it was close. But I did kind of destroy him. So So I take back what I said. I really beat the crap out of Kristian, and I'm going to really enjoy that. It might not be as sweet as beating the Patriots, but,
you know, here's the thing, Sam. Yeah. You do say those things about Kristian. He's been here a long time. He's been doing this. You know, he was the current champion.
Right.
However, you did go through and do a 5-round matchup with the Patriots, with your partner, Drew McWeeny. That took a lot out of you. What did you summon within your bones to get here where you are now?
Oh, I drank another Red Bull.
Okay,
so
that's good.
If the good people at Red Bull would like to send me a case on account of the promotion, my address is probably listed somewhere online. Killers don't come to my house.
Right. Well, Sam, this year started with you competing with me.
Yes.
And then that led into a gauntlet of some of the top competitors in the Schmoedown. And you kept winning. And when you entered the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament, did you go into it thinking that you had a chance? Did you think that you knew you were going to win this thing? What were your thoughts walking into this? Because you are now the last man standing with a belt on your shoulder. Tell me about the process.
I will tell you. So when you and I played our first match of the year,
one of the best matches I think I've ever played
I still refer to that. Even though I lost, I still refer to it as my favorite match so far.
One of my favorite matches of all time.
I thought you and I were so perfectly evenly matched. We were really going point for point. It came down to a 1-point victory in your favor.
Right.
And I have no problem with the way it shook out. And that definitely helped with the confidence level of, all right, I guess I belong here. Because, I mean, you guys are something to behold when this league of competitors is at their best. It's really incredible stuff as a movie fan to watch. And so then the free-for-all happened, and I drew a very lucky number, but also I have to point out I did clear out an entire table on my own. I did face 4 other competitors, and then Tom Dagnino. But then I used that win to challenge Dan Murrell, the then singles title holder, and again, it's not a match I won, but I went the distance with the champ. I proved to Apollo Creed that I belonged in the ring with him, and so honestly, that was all I needed. But when I started doing the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament, my goal was just do better than you did last time. And last time I lost to Mark Baby Carrots Ellis on the first round because, well, let's just say the 10-second countdown clock that was brand new to me in the middle of the match was a little jarring. But other than that, I just wanted to do better than that, and also I really did want to beat John Rocha.
Well, and
let's just talk about that again.
Yes, it feels good beating Rocha, doesn't it?
Oh,
and
God,
you
so
did do
good.
that. You beat Kristian Harloff. You are now the Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world. Are you going to keep competing? What is next for Samm Levine?
Well, right now I'm going to change my shirt.
Okay.
On account of it is very wet with sweat because it is warm in here. It's been a very long day and evening, and I am absolutely going to come back and defend this title as soon as possible because I really, really want to make sure that people know this might not have been an accident.
No, it's not an accident. Samm Levine you've been one of the competitors to watch in this entire Schmoedown trivia competition. You've come in, you've done the Schmoes No Show with the game. You have been somebody to watch. I'm very happy for you, my friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Riley.
We are going to now go to Kristian Harloff, the unfortunate loser of tonight's match for the Ultimate Schmoedown Championship. Let's go right there. What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Mark Yodi Riley here with the unfortunate loser of tonight's Ultimate Schmoedown Championship match, Kristian Harloff. How do you feel, man? I know you got up there, you've had a long day, and that match did not go the way you wanted. I've been there. How do you feel right now, dude?
It's a weird mix of emotions because at the one hand, you don't want to lose like that ever. I mean, my brain was mush. And that's taking nothing away against the champion. He deserved it. Samm Levine had an equally exhausting match in his team match. He was great in that match, and he was great in our match. Just, it was exhausting, but there's no doubt about it. So, but I would have liked to have put up a better fight because, again, I had a nice run, and the run of 5 straight victories to lose like that on my own, it's just something that it sucks.
Well, you were on a kind of a revenge tour. You wanted to take out some of the
someone else I got to add to the list, I guess.
No, yeah. Now you got somebody else, but you took out Makuga.
I'm done.
You took out Bibiani.
Yeah.
But you got here for a reason. You are one of the best competitors the Schmoedown has ever seen. is the first round going to haunt you for a while? Because that was where Samm Levine took a big lead on you.
Well, I mean, I think actually, yeah, the first round for sure. I mean, I think I had one question right in the entire damn thing. That's the low. I had never done that before. My average is like 5 or 6, and to get one it's obviously the worst I ever had. There was I knew a lot of the questions. After hearing them, I knew a lot of the questions, but I just couldn't pull them. I couldn't pull them. Didn't know the Blade Runner one. I haven't seen that movie, so I stick with Sam on that one. But what are you gonna do? But no, she just got away.
Now, if you could go back and not have to call all these matches and have a rematch, sit there again and do it again, would you do it?
Nah, I mean, that's not, again, that's excuses. And it's like there's it's my head was messed up, but I knew that that's what was going to happen. I knew I was going to call the matches. I knew that Sam, who has had a legendary run, is who I was going up against. So I chose to say yes to that. I signed that contract with that, and here we are.
And here we are. I know what it feels like to lose the belt. I know what it feels like to win the belt. And I know you've been there. A lot of competitors, a lot of the fans are saying you're on the Mount Rushmore of Schmoedown.
I don't know about after this match.
Even after this match, my friend.
See.
Even after this match.
Right.
Everybody has a bad match. But you're here now. Do you have anything to say to Samm Levine and for the future of the Schmoedown?
No, nothing. I mean, nothing to Samm Levine except congratulations. There's nothing. There's no. I'm glad it wasn't like Snyder or JTE. I'm glad it was Levine.
Me too.
I think those guys will. Those guys will. What's this moron want?
Oh boy, here we go.
Adios. I told you.
Oh yeah. No one can hear you because the microphone's not on.
Yeah, the microphone's
Forrest
on.
Gump looking.
Yeah.
Adios,
loser.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
How'd your manager role go?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's Draco?
He's an asshole, you know that?
He's not the best.
No, he's not the best.
I don't know, man. Look, congratulations to Sam. Look, this person's doing this person's doing that. I'm proud of the event, but we'll see what's next.
Well, you did throw out
There
the
he
challenge
is.
to Thad. Well, speaking of.
What's up?
Dude, that was a rough match.
I know. Well, I'm glad you're back because what I will say is, so Thad is back. We had agreement you saw in the beginning of the match. So now, because of in the beginning, I did lose the title. Had I not, Thad, I wanted to thank you for everything you did, and because of it, I will be taking back the reins of commissioner starting in season 5.
We talked about 6 months.
That was 6 months. That was 6 months if I was the champion.
No, but
I don't have the championship anymore,
no.
so I'm going back.
I mean, no. I have the contract right here. It says
Why would
Section 37B. It says you forfeit all rights herein within, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, this says I'm going to be the commissioner for 6 months.
Why? Why would you want to do that? I'm letting you off the hook.
I'm kind of enjoying it. This is fun. I mean,
You're snaking me out. I gave you the
I'm
job.
not-
You're going to snake me
I'm
out?
not snaking you out. I was told this was going to be a 6-month contract.
What's next? What's next?
No,
just give me the. I mean, you're gonna hold me that contract?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yes. You signed. I mean, you signed it. Your signature's right here. You signed it, and
That actually was my signature.
I do see a signature there.
And he
So
ran away, you fucking weasel.
And he walked away. So Kristian, are you saying that you have to take on Thad in order
I
to
don't
get
know
the
what-
commissioner
I don't know about-
status back?
I don't know about taking him on, but I don't want to compete anymore. But like, I give the guy. People suck.
People do suck, Kristian, and
Go
here
back.
we
I'm
are.
going back to the desk.
Go back to the desk. This is Mark Yodi Riley here with the Ultimate Schmoedown Spectacular Part 2. This was a great time. The competitors, congratulations to everyone, and we'll see you next time. Riley out.
We are back now to close up shop here on not only Schmoedown Spectacular, but an incredible game-changing season here in 2017. I'm here with, unfortunately today, my good friend, the loser of this match. It almost seemed like a weight was lifted off you when you lost the belt to Samm Levine, but I know you got to be disappointed. What do you think happened?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm also disappointed that Thad Williams went against his word and said that he was, he told me that because he's put that little bullshit thing in his contract that now I guess he's still going to be commissioner, so I won't be commissioner, and I don't have the belt. So that works out nice.
And you look like a hobo now. I mean, you really got to rebuild.
It's true. But now the match, I mean, first of all, everything, I take my hat off to Sam. Sam I could call a good friend, but he's also, he's a good champion. And just there's no excuse, as I said in the interview. My brain was definitely rattled, but it's still that you don't go into a battle like that with a guy that can do that. I mean, his brain was just as rattled. He went through a 5-round team title match that was devastating, and didn't show up, and he's the champ.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a tough thing, and I will defend you to the death. I mean, you're a guy that had to, you had the birth, congratulations, of another daughter, new addition to the family. You just got back from paternity leave about a month and a half ago. You weren't able to see a lot of movies. You retired from announcing all day. Meanwhile, Samm Levine, all he's doing is cashing residual checks from his Modern Family appearances, so he has time to really practice all of these movie trivia questions. But you look at what we, and particularly you as the commissioner of this league to a point in 2017, have been able to accomplish. I'd like to get your thoughts on the whole movie trivia Schmoedown, the league, the fandom, everything that has blossomed here in 2017.
I'm super proud of everything that has gone on so far, and this is a great way to close it out. A lot of big things happen here, and you have to thank all the competitors. You have to thank the fans for sure. And it's something I wanted to do earlier that I didn't do. One of the things that has really helped grow the league, and a lot of them are in the crowd today, or have been the people who have done the reactions to these videos. You got channels.
How about a hand for the reactors?
You got channels like we've seen late to the party. They came out here and competed. Every week I watch the great people over at Take 3. There's and Dale the Dude. All these people that come out here and do this. It is really, it's a lot, and it means a lot to watch the reactions, to see people get invested. It knows we're doing something because we're putting on a show and some entertainment here. So I love the way that it closed out. And again, if I'm going to lose the title, it's got to be to a guy like Samm Levine, I'm okay with it.
Well, I'm just happy you lost to somebody that I beat once upon a time.
You
got
to avenge me!
Well, I look back on this, and I think that the one person we have to thank more than anybody else is you for all of this creation and getting everything there. I mean, like I said, I didn't used to be able to afford such nice threads and such classy beer, but thanks to this league and everything that we've been able to produce together, and with your leadership, we have that in 2017. Looking forward to a great year next year with you, buddy.
Well, I will say one thing. People have been asking, it's like, because there is a lot that I do still, and even though Thad's running the league.
When is Baby Carrots coming back? I know it's on the tip of your tongue.
Well, when us, but what I will say is this, and people were asking, is that going to be your last match? It was going to be until Thad stepped in and cheated me out of what he said. So I want to challenge Thad next season to a one-on-one match. A one-on-one match.
The commissioner is not aware of this.
A one-on-one match with Thad Williams, and if I win that match, I want the commissioner title back.
I thought that 6 great matches and a lot of entertainment in between were enough, but no, Kristian challenging Thad Williams. If that match is all Huey Lewis and the News songs, I do not like your odds. But if it's about movies, I think Kristian Harloff might be the commissioner sooner rather than later.
Well, all right, guys, thank you very much. How about our new Inner Geekdom champion, Jason Inman?
Yeah, Justice Inman.
You've got the winner of the Manager Bowl, Emma Fife. The new Star Wars champion, Sam Witwer. You can boo it, but they deserve a round of applause here. The reigning team champions, still the Patriots.
I'm going to clap. I'm going to clap for them.
They deserve it. They deserve it. Top 10 getting a #1 contender spot.
How about it for top 10? Top 10. I had to goad him into that one.
And the new movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, the inglorious one, Samm Levine.
Big hand for all of our champions and our competitors here today, as well as our incredible studio audience. Everybody here at Collider Studios for working so hard to pull this off. And of course, the people at Tetris who made this suit. Make sure you guys check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook fan page, as well as the Schmoedown Rundown podcast on iTunes. Check out all the matches you may have missed from this year and years past. Subscribe to Collider's video and click like on the videos you watch, because it helps me sleep at night.
All right, the brand new season, Season 5, will have the #1 contenders match between Mike K.O. Kalinowski versus Little Evil JTE versus Rachel the Crusher Cushing. We'll see you next season, guys. Thank you very much for joining us on The Spectacular.
And to all a good night.
the cage.
Jesus, Troy, fine, fuck it, I'll play you.
Very good.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Well, hello, outlaw.
Don't give me that hello outlaw crap. You've been ducking me for far too long, Riley.
Oh, ducking you? Hardly, dude. I'll take you on Schmoedown any day of the week, any time.
Any day, any time?
Any day, any time, Rocha, just like last time.
Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? I owe you for that one.
Oh, yeah, you want a Schmoedown?
Oh, I want a Schmoedown right now.
Oh, you want a Schmoedown right now?
I want a Schmoedown right now, Riley!
Well, then draw.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. And if you think these two take movie trivia seriously, you should take the fans into consideration. Y'all have been begging for your shot at the movie trivia Schmoedown, and now you get your opportunity. We are proud to introduce the movie trivia Schmoedown app. Fans have the opportunity to play game mode and test themselves in 3 rounds of the Schmoedown, and if you're good enough, 5 rounds in a championship match. Adding to the fun is the ability to create your own league. Find some fans from all over the world, climb up the rankings, deem a champion, challenge a champion, but make sure you've earned it. After you accrue enough points, you can unlock the Inner Geekdom division and play in another format. We're so excited for y'all to finally get your chance to play the movie trivia Schmoedown. This app is for all you movie trivia fans who have ever said,
I totally knew that.
How'd you miss that?
It's for everybody. Make sure you guys download it right now on iTunes for a one-time fee of just $3.99. And make sure you request to join the Movie Trivia Facebook page. And then one day, maybe you can challenge the likes of a Rocha, a Riley, maybe even your old pal, Baby Carrots. I'll be your Huckleberry. It's Schmoedown time.